Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Maverick Energy Group's channel, a crude oil and natural gas acquisition, production, exploration, and horizontal drilling development company focusing on select areas in North America. Joining us today, we have the privilege of the Chief Operation Officer, David LaPrade. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Living the dream, brother. It's a pleasure to have you on, and I'm looking forward to getting kind of a deeper understanding of what's going on under the hood there at Maverick. So first and foremost, because last time we discussed, I think we had the CEO on, but I want to understand a little bit more about yourself. First and foremost, you have over 34 years of experience in oil and gas businesses. How did you end up at Maverick?
Jim McCabe and I go way back, almost 40 years, and he's been in the production side, rig business, and I've been in the directional drilling business for the past 30 plus years. We met at Amoco Drilling Research. I bought a license from Amoco back in 1990 to their rotary steerable technology, and we started deploying that internationally in the United States as well as internationally, and have drilled all over the world with various forms of directional technologies. So Jim wanted access to our technology basket, if you will, and so that's how I became involved with Maverick. Looking at Maverick as a way to go out, build an oil and gas operating company built on technology and good producing assets. So what the objective of Maverick is to acquire mature fields in known environments, so you know what your pressures are, you know what your oil and gas remaining recoverable reserves are. It's just a matter of constructing a wellbore, utilizing existing infrastructure that can go out and target bypass reserves to increase production and improve ultimate recoveries. That's the name of the game. Today, the price of oil is obviously doing very well. Price of gas is doing spectacular. And now's the time to go out and build an oil and gas company. And the competition is not there anymore. There's a shortage of personnel. There's a shortage of equipment. Because there's a shortage of personnel, there's a huge impact on the industry right now. And so we're a mature company. I've got a staff that's been with me over 30 years. We know what we're doing, and we want to help take Maverick to that next level of or get it to the first level to really build an oil and gas company.
Yeah, we're really kind of living in this fascinating commodities boom, and I want to get your opinion on that in a second. But first, can you kind of give newer investors just an overview of your current operations and kind of give us some focused in insight on what you guys are doing on the ground floor and where?
Well, I'm very focused. I'm focused on East Texas. We've acquired an interest in 22 wells up there, 4,000 acres, which Jim was explaining to you, I believe, earlier. And so my objective there is to take it one well at a time, go in and rework the wells, drill sidetracks where applicable, and just bring the wells back online. Most of these wells were drilled back 10 to 12 years ago. They've never been worked over, never been pulled. There's a huge amount of oil and gas reserves remaining in the ground that can be produced conventionally.
Now, where do you guys expect to be kind of coming into the end of the year here with these projects? What's kind of like forefronted for you guys right now?
Well, my objective is to put about 2 or 3 million cubic feet of gas in the tank, along with a couple hundred barrels of condensate oil. Period. That's it. Between now and the end of the year. It's real simple.
That I love the simplicity, man. That's definitely makes things a little bit easier to understand. So at least we got the objective right. Kind of just rolling back a little bit, like you were mentioning with the oil prices. Can you kind of talk about how at the current prices, does the margin kind of bake in for you guys? How much bleed room is this going to give you to play around with? And what do you see going on with the oil market moving forward? How drastic can things change here before it would like affect your business to the greater or the worse?
Well, uncertainty causes a rise in prices. Commodity prices usually, and oil and gas being at the forefront right now because of all the political unrest globally. It's not going to change anytime soon that I can see, but I can't foresee the future. But gut instinct tells me after a long time on this earth that I just don't see things calming down, and I don't see oil and gas prices going south. They may take a dip, but they're not going to take a dive.
Yeah, for sure. And from just a margin standpoint, are you guys looking at what the playroom is here? Are you guys 30, 50% on the bottom line by the time these are up and running? Or what do you kind of see from a cash flow perspective?
Well, that's hard to say. I mean, you can only go as fast as your bank account allows. And so the bigger the bank account, the faster we'll move. It's real simple.
Well, how big's the bank account? I guess is the
Well,
question.
that I'm not really sure. It's, the world is the stage and the world is the bank account. So it depends on how many people we can convince that we know what we're doing, put money into Maverick.
Well, when we come back, we're going to dive a little bit farther into that because I wouldn't mind discussing some of the financials, cap structure, but I do appreciate some of these clerical insights today, David. Thanks so much for coming out.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Always a pleasure. On that note, I want to pass the question off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you guys think about all of this in that comment section below. Consider subscribing because as news comes down the wire, we're going to continue to update you here. But on that note, stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.